Hey everybody, this is Eric for Planting Seeds for Life, and I wanted to shoot a short video tonight. First off, I need to get some old business out of the way. You made a comment on the kombucha video, and I have to apologize. On my kombucha, I did put a cup in those half gallons. I put a cup of sugar, and that was way too sweet. I had to let it I let it ferment like 2 extra days, and it still is way too sweet. So I apologize, everybody. In a half-gallon batch, you're only supposed to put a half a gallon of sugar. Anyway, now on to other business. When my dad went to Hong Kong for a couple of years, I don't know, probably now 6 years ago, because my son's almost 4. And when he was there, we would contact by Skype, and he told me one time, hey, I'm growing this tomato plant, and it's like 8 feet tall, and it keeps growing. But the silliest thing happened. I can't get it to bloom. And my wife was listening at the time, and she said, hey, remember? That's the same thing that happened with my dad's tomatoes and stuff back there in his garden. They're not blooming. And we came to the understanding that because these tomato plants were in the light so much, there was no blooms being set. There was no time for dark because they had street lights that were right over where the tomato plant grew. And so that got me to thinking, if plants need a time of darkness before they can bloom and put on fruit, the same would hold true, because all of these lessons can be learned from a garden. The same would hold true for people. And so I'm looking forward to some good times, because over the last few years, it's not been that I've not had some daylight, but there's been a lot of dark times too, because of number one, going to the hospital so much for the 2 babies, before they were born, my wife being pregnant and everything. And on top of that, then she had to go to the hospital to have a gallbladder out. She's had health issues for the last year, and sometimes it just seems like really, really dark, because it seems like, when are we ever going to get out of this like never-ending cycle? And yet I have the feeling now that we're on the other side of that, or we're beginning to be on the other side of that, and I can start talking about it a little bit, because while you're in it, it's really hard to talk about it and not get overwhelmed. But anyway, I just wanted to encourage the people out there that if you're going through dark times, there is a brighter side, like them flowers, them sunflowers behind me, and like the tomato plants. They have to have that dark period of time before they can bloom and before they can produce fruit. And so I just want to encourage you that if you're going through those dark times, stick in there. Things will get better, and you'll be able to see some fruit in your life a little later on. I'm hoping to do that very soon here. On a lighter note, I am so psyched because I'm getting to be part of the Michigan meetup, or the Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny. I believe that's what they dubbed it. Here on August 26th, they're going to have a meetup of YouTube channels over in Somerset, Michigan, and I'm just psyched because I want to be able to meet all these people that I get to watch. Anyway, I hope I didn't ramble on too much, but that's my 2 cents for the day. Thanks for watching. God bless, and see you next time.